Need a ride? All right.
You look new. I'm new. You're passing through solitude? Maybe you're looking to make some easy gold, yes? It's easy to find things to sell. Things nobody will miss. Things from underground, or just left lying around in someone's house. I bet the two of us are very alike. So why not take the next step? We can help each other. My sister Deja and I are treasure hunters. We like to collect things. I knew you looked like a clever one. With the war, many more ships come through these docks, loaded with weapons and pay, but few people. And they pass through dangerous waters. We have an interest in one of those boats, the Ice Runner. The Solitude Lighthouse will be guiding it in, but if its fire were to go out, the Ice Runner would run aground. What an interesting idea. I think if someone were to do something like that, there would definitely be a certain amount of loot to be shared. Yes, if someone were to put out the lighthouse fire and then meet me on the docks afterwards, I could certainly direct them to that loot. It would be best if we spoke little until you've completed your task.
My father was all the family I ever had. I felt so lost when he died. But the crew of the Red Wave's my family now. In the College of Winterhold, I guess. I've seen some truly wondrous sights since I... Sure, why not? That would be fun.
Forget wine, women, and wealth. Give me a calm sea and a good
My
book.
shipmates scoff at my love of fighting, but I know envy when I feel it.
If you come to...
They can't turn Uncle Frog here. Tell them he didn't do it.
Position.
Need something?
I need to pay attention so I can remember this.
Lock the city gate.
Did you need something?
I still can't believe he knew what he was... You should tell her that her uncle is scum that betrayed his High King. Bet she know now.
Heard them ash vampires living in... Throw in. Always wanted to be one. Be like hard foods. They do good.
By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric challenged story. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords.
Put him down.
Very well, Roggeir. Bow your head.
On this day, I go to Sonnenfeld.
Some gate guard you were!
He should have drawn it out some more. He deserved a slower death. I still can't believe he knew what he was doing when he opened that gate.
Good riddance to bad rubbish,
I still can't believe he knew what he was doing when he opened that gate. Some more. He deserved a... death. I should have drawn it out some more. He deserved a slower death.
Ragvi, why did it have to be like this? It shouldn't have been like this.
If you're heading to the Blue Palace, you might want... You're really going to the Blue
It's
Palace?
in those days of
That
yore
presents
when
an
you had
opportunity.
candy all over the place.
If you are willing to wear one of Radiant
All by
Raymond's
yourself.
outfits and speak to the Jarl, I would not only pay you, but let you keep the outfit. Good. Here's the outfit. Try to get Elisif's opinion on it, and if she likes it, mention it's from Radiant Raymond. Remember Radiant Raymond when you need a change of attire.
Pardon me. You look like a fighter. Do you think you can help me out with something? I discovered that a nearby old cave has been reoccupied, and I guarantee those new inhabitants are unlike anything you have come across before. There is a whole pack in there that needs to be destroyed, but there are too many for me to handle on my own. I know that the creatures now living in that cave are very dangerous, and possibly magically possessed. They've been on the loose for a while and have settled now in Skyrim, tearing up any person or creature they see fit. It needs to end, and I need someone who can get things done to help me. What? Yes, because I've been tracking this pack for a bit, as they've been wreaking havoc across Skyrim and all.
You don't think you'll be running any faster
Now,
up and down
do
the
you
place?
want to help me?
Sounds like
I'm
a
sure there will be
load of
loot in the
folly.
cave, and I'll compensate you once we're done. When they're all fully dead. Excellent. Meet me outside Cold Hand's cave as soon as you can.
Spare some gold for a... I was the finest scout in the Legion once. Tracked down all the places in the wilds that were causing people trouble. Lost my helmet in one of the old caves. My pretty, pretty helmet. Life just got worse after that. Kept losing things. So many things. Oh, you could? I sure would love to have it again. Could show you some of my old scouting tricks. I do miss that helmet.
Need something? All right then.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend. Let me think. Oh, yes, there was that man looking for new blood to hire. Here, take this. He gave me this letter. I think the Bard's College might be looking for recruits. You should speak to the head of the college, Viarmo, if you're interested. People say there's a man wandering the streets near the Blue Palace. He seems distressed, but he's not making any sense. Varnius Junius stopped by here on his way to Corinth. He was worried about something. I'm sure Falk Firebeard could tell you what. If you need a good rumor or two, I think I can oblige. Of course.
Yes? Hi there. See you around.
By blade or by spell. If you want it dead,
connected to me.
I'll make it dead.
What's the deal?
All you need to do is pay my fee.
Yes, the prey has finally found the hunter, no? No? Giotto sees this, and this is good. But the hunter waits for you. The hunter is skilled in the sword and the bow. Giotto served many years aboard ships from elsewhere as deckhand and guard. Giotto has many stories he could tell of wondrous places he has seen. Giotto likes the night. Stars very pretty in Skyrim. Giotto sees better at night. Can be very sneaky then. Oh, very bad, my last ship. Very, very bad. Sailors no like Giotto's dog. Sailors kill Giotto's dog and throw him in the sea. Yes, Giotto likes dogs. Dogs are pretty. Can you get Giotto dog sometime? Oh, sad. That ship, very bad. Giotto leave and stay in Skyrim for a while. Look for work. Oh, like a test. And if the hunter make it there, we pass. Very clever.
By blade or by spell. If you want it dead,
Feel
I'll
free to
it
make
dead.
requests.
All you need to
This is not included in my services. I feel like there's a catch somewhere, but I don't know where.
I have no business with you. Leave me.
Is there something I can do for you? See you around.
What are you looking at?
Fletching suits me. Ah, yet another new face. I'm from Hammerfell, you see. I can hardly keep track of all the people I've been meeting. Always, aye, but I'll be here in solitude for longer still. Fiata's skill as a Fletcher drew me to this place. I wanted to learn. And there is still much of Skyrim I wish to see. I hear there is a city, Windhelm, that is nearly white with, what do you call it? Oh yeah, snow. And far to the west lies a ruin, Volskag. Inside there's said to be a wall, black as night, and it speaks in the ancient dragon tongue. There are wonders in this place I never dreamed imaginable. Good to talk to a fellow traveler. Need something? Where the dragon attacked? We've heard rumors of death and fire from the skies, but no real news. Then we should soon be selling arrows by the bushel. A sword is no good against a dragon. Until next time.
Seems there's always more done.
Evening, Mila. Watch the sunset and how.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend. Thank you. Here, this is for you.
I have no business with you. Leave me.
Spare some gold for a veteran?
You were there for Rogvir's execution. First, treat the girl to a drink before such proposals. I prefer wine. People to see and places to go, huh? Later then.
Glory only awaits. You wouldn't have a few minutes to run down to the docks, would you? Well, I've got a shipment of spices the East Empire Company is holding up. I need someone to convince them to release it. Great. Get back to me when you're done, and I'll give you something for your time.
Connected to me in any way. Come on, what's the deal?
Take a look.
Tomatoes, leeks, and cabbages.
Good luck out there. Seems like a tough time.
You look like you could do with a ripe apple. Or a tomato.
Will you buy something from me? I see what you are hinting at, but I have tomatoes there at best.
Dean Inga says a bard can never have enough practice. So, would you like a tune?
Fresh fish.
I don't think so. When I first arrived, I was very nervous and clumsy. I broke one of the display cases and a couple of instruments. First impressions are hard to overcome.
Fresh off the boat.
I'm a bard, from the Bard's College here in Solitude. Wanderers like you should think about applying. Thanks for taking the time. People
Kisane
never want to
welcomes you. This one is a bard in training at the Bard's College here in Solitude. Kisane learned her craft at the side of her father. Khajiit is a great bard. Swift hunting.
What can I do for you?
Get your fresh fruit and produce here.
Spice wine for you?
Look at ya, going all rough on
I'll
these
go now.
unlucky
An apple to keep
Good
you
thing
healthy.
for me your friend. I wouldn't be wanting to be on your bad side.
Two things I know for sure will make life better.
No. Come back when you figure out how to spend money.
Doesn't matter how many times you ask.
Hello, I'm Gisley. But you can... Oh, brother. Welcome to the center of the world. Or at least, no need to joke like that. Oh, if you're looking for a good attitude, go see the bards. They'll fake it for you if nothing else. If you're looking for truth instead, see Noster. He's a good example of what life has to offer. And if you're just looking to feel good, go get some spiced wine from Yvette. But whatever you do, just leave me alone. We'll speak again later, if we must. You were there for Rogvir's execution. First, treat the girl to a drink before such proposals. I prefer wine. Very good.
A coin or two for a veteran? It's not much to ask.
Pardon me. Papa says I won't see Rogvir anymore. You wouldn't tell me why not.
You help me. You help people, right? That's what you do. My master has abandoned me. Abandoned his people. And nothing I say can change his mind. Now he refuses to even see me. He says I interrupt his vacation. It's been so many years. Won't you please help? Last I saw him, he was visiting a friend in the Blue Palace. But no one as mundane as a Jarl. No, no. Such people are below him. No, he went into the forbidden wing of the palace to speak with an old friend. Said it had been ages since they had last had tea. Oh, and you'll need the hip bone. It's very important. No entering Pelagius's wing without that. Until next time.
She needs something. Need something?
Fine day, isn't it?
Ah, good day to you, Guildmaster. I trust you are faring well. How goes the excavation? Oh dear, I'm sorry to hear that. I trust nobody was seriously hurt. That's good to hear. Did Carl inform you I wanted to speak with you?
Looks like it.
Well, it's a bit of a proposal and a request. We've been cordial neighbors for some time now, the explorers and the museum, that is. And I began to think that it is rather silly that we aren't working more closely with one another. Then Carl told me of the availability of the chief librarian position in your guild, and I thought that I might offer my expertise in that role. In exchange, I was hoping that you and your explorers might be willing to undertake some exploration and excavation of a variety of artifacts. Funded by the museum, of course. I have just completed the majority of the renovations to the building and would be ready to open officially if I could find some reliable treasure hunters or mercenaries. I think that you and your people would be eminently qualified. So I was thinking that I become Chief Librarian for the Explorer Society, and you become the Relic Hunter for the museum. Well, I was thinking more that I would simply safeguard and showcase the things you found, offer you funding and occasional finder's fees, and that way you can access any of the collection you provide at your discretion.
It's in those days of your...
Excellent. Well, let me give you the 10-second tour.
This building was once called Magnarian Hall and was built as a temple dedicated to Talos, the patron god of the Nords. After the White Gold Concordat, however, the statue was moved and the temple closed. I came here a few years ago and was able to procure use of the space in the pursuit of establishing this museum. Of course, I've had the building vastly expanded over the last 2 years to accommodate what I hope will become one of the grandest collections of Tamrielic history in the world. This grand atrium I call the Hall of Heroes. It is where a variety of historically significant relics can be displayed, and is quite a striking entrance to the museum, if I do say so myself. Off to the right is the reception hall and staff barracks, as well as the museum office where I do much of my work. To our left, you'll find the central hallway leading to all the other galleries of the museum, which also serves as the cultural arts exhibit. Here, I hope to display a variety of art as well as elements representing the more primitive cultures here in Skyrim, such as the Falmer, Forsworn, the Giants, and more. Down here on the lower level, you will find access to the East Exhibit Halls, which houses the Daedric Gallery, the Hall of Lost Empires, Hall of Oddities, and the Hall of Legends, which showcase a vast array of relics pertaining to the Daedra, Dwemer, Falmer, and ancient Nordic cultures, as well as a number of peculiar items that defy simple classification.
At the close end of this hall, the stairwell will lead to the Hall of Wonders and armories in the basement and up to the second floor.
There you will find access to the Natural Science Gallery, as well as the Dragonborn Hall, where I will commission a variety of displays heralding any of your accomplishments. At the far end of the hallway on both floors, you'll find access to the Grand Library, and here on this floor, the door on the right also connects to the museum office. If you cannot find me in my office, you will almost certainly find me whiling away the hours in the library. Also, you should pick up a copy of the museum right at the entrance of the museum. We'll let you know the schedule of where I'm working, should you need to find me, and it will offer you an easier way of navigating the museum, as well as keep track of how many displays our museum has. Of course, it may take me a moment to update those accounts, so check the guide again if you feel the numbers seem off. I'm sure I'll eventually account for everything. Any items you find for display, you can either manually place them yourself, or utilize the prep station in my office. And I'll ensure everything you have gets properly displayed if it has an appropriate place. I'm likely to have a variety of tasks for you, but in between, I'm sure you could help me find a random relic or two I've been researching. Feel free to look around and come find me if you have any questions. I'm very excited about the prospects of where we are headed.
Oh, almost forgot. There is a safe house upstairs with all the amenities you could ever want. I don't utilize it much, so you can feel free to.
And lastly, I have a few leads for you to get started. First is an artifact I heard is for sale by a general merchant in Helgen named Borgoth. He said he would hold the item for me for a while.
So it may be best to retrieve it first. The others, well, the notes will tell you all you need to know about them.